What's going on, everybody? It's Anthony Russo. It's time for the Daily Truth in 5 minutes or less. Yesterday, I broke the rules. I'm a jerk. I'm sorry. Today, it will be under 5 minutes. Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. I'm going to let a couple people jump on. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday. I realized while you guys are jumping on, there's going to be a lot from this last weekend that I am going to probably discuss throughout this week in my 5-minute daily truths, just because I think the key is finding things in your life that educate you and inspire you to have thoughts and create change in your life and just have a mental thought process. And there was things not just that I learned, but also that were triggers to realize that ways that I can incite change in people, including my own life. So let's talk about investing in yourself and the concept of spending the money. And I tell people that when I speak or when I coach or when I do any of these different things, like, why would you pay for me? Well, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on education and different things that have taught me. I've spent the time, I've done the failures, I've had the losses, I've had all of these different things so that I could help somebody else not make the same mistakes. Are you still going to make mistakes if you work with me or somebody like me? This isn't a sales thing, but like, are you going to continue to make mistakes? Absolutely. But might as well have somebody that can help you in the blind spots that maybe can already help you where they have already failed or where they have already invested. Like, I've spent so much money on Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, a personal coach, a book writing coach years ago, PR firms, etc. You name it. Also, I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in business. If you watched my video yesterday with my 2-minute thing, I have made failure a secondhand nature in my world because that's part of succeeding. I'm just willing to admit it. But anyways, so this thing that, again, yesterday I talked about it, how I made the semifinals of this speaking, the speak off. It's like, but I didn't explain it great yesterday. It's like the American Idol for speaking with Grant Cardone. So I made the semifinals out of 1,000 that was on this call. I was in the top 20. Again, if you didn't watch yesterday. So I thought about this and it's like, it was weird. I saw the ad to jump in on this. The ad was free. This is all part of the way ClickFunnels works. This is the way you get people down in a sales funnel and you feed them to yourself. How do you do that? You create a free offer. And I'm going to tell you that the offer that they provided for free with just a little bit of ideas, what I got yesterday, some thoughts of where I could be focusing some of my energy and speaking to get more paid speaking gigs. I was like, that's invaluable. You never know when a low-cost item or a free item is going to give you something, a morsel of goodness that can actually change the trajectory of your life. But most importantly, I'm going to tell you that a couple days before, they give you the option when I was on the call. When I was on the call, which I did for me, we were busy, Kelly and I, but I'm like, I want to get on this and learn a little bit more about is this BS? Is this something worth trying? What's the deal? And when I got on, they're like, there's going to be thousands of people, which I do believe there's thousands of people, and they may not get to everybody to have a 1-minute audition. So it was $97 to guarantee your spot for an audition and some other side stuff to help you speak. Again, I've been a speaker for a decade. Still little things can help me. I'm not beyond education. So I'm like, I'll take $97 worth of stuff. And Kelly goes, spend the $97. Make sure you get an audition. I'm like, like auditions, it's like so weird, it's uncool, and then also you start to get in your mindset like, I'm a professional speaker, I'm the host for Fox Big Noon Kickoff. What if I don't even make it past the first round? That's kind of embarrassing, but I have enough confidence. But whatever. So I spent the $97, and turns out they said that they did get to everybody yesterday, even the free people. And Kelly said, man, probably why did you didn't have to spend the $97? But that's wrong. Bad way to look at it, because I thought about this throughout the day and I go, if they get to everybody, I'm going to tell you right now, if I didn't spend the $97, which I always say this when I used to tell people about marathons, I ran 8 full marathons. First bit of advice, when you're going to run a marathon, what would I do? Pick the marathon, put the money down, put the $150 down, because that mentally commits you. We're very tied to finances. So what I did, I spent $97, and you bet your ass I was going to sit through this thing for the whole day yesterday to be a part of this, because I invested the money. That $97 kept me in the room got me to the place where I could see it all the way through. Plain and simple. That's it. So my truth for today is, if you're thinking about doing something, Tie it to finances because that invests you, and then see it all the way through. I'll probably talk more about that later this week as well. See it all the way through by finances. Make sure you invest in yourself, whether it's $50, $100, because if you're going there for free, if I was going there for free, I might not have shown up this weekend, and it was a very impactful weekend for me. That's today's Daily Truth in 5 minutes or less. Like this video, share this video. Again, I'm Anthony. Have a great rest of your day. Let's go.